Good morning, 47. Your destination is the Himmapan Luxury Hotel Resort on the Chao Phraya River, just outside Bangkok. Your main target is Jordan Cross, the lead singer of The Class, a renowned indie rock outfit recording their highly anticipated sophomore album. But this millennial poster boy harbors a dark secret. 1 year ago, promising young actress Hannah Highmore fell to her death from Cross's penthouse loft in Dumbo, New York. According to the police, Miss Highmore's death was a tragic accident, but her parents remain unconvinced. They firmly believe that Cross murdered Hannah and only escaped justice due to the power and influence of his father, billionaire media mogul Thomas Cross. A secondary target, Ken Morgan, corporate fixer and attorney to the Cross family, is also staying at the hotel. Cunning and unscrupulous, Morgan was a key agent in the cover-up of Hannah Highmore's murder and Jordan Cross's subsequent acquittal. The Highmores understandably want retribution, and while the system may be powerless, ICA is anything but. I will leave you to prepare.
Hello and welcome to another video with me, Christian Rauchenwald. Now in this video I'm going to show you how to complete Hitman's Club 27 mission that takes place in Bangkok as silent assassin, suit-only sniper assassin. In order to pull this off, you will need to equip the emetic poison vial or any other form of emetic poison that you can use to poison the dish. And additionally, you'll need to equip a suitcase in which you can store a silent sniper rifle. Now, personally, I'm using the Sieger 300 Ghost here that you can unlock by completing the Chiveo calibration escalation mission that takes place in Marrakesh. And if you haven't done so, you can click on the card in the top right corner to watch a guide on how to complete that specific escalation as silent assassin as well. Now last but not least, before we jump into the mission, here's your reminder to like, subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. And with that said, let's jump directly into Club 27. From the start, you want to make sure that you actually skip the intro animation, because while the intro here is playing, certain NPCs are already moving, and by skipping it you ensure that they're all in the right place. That said, from the start you then walk towards the lobby and take a right turn towards the kitchen/restaurant area where you want to poison the third dish on your left with your emetic poison vial. With the dish then poisoned, you can continue straight ahead, take another left turn and enter the restroom area here. You want to go into the second stall on your left and drop your suitcase by pressing D-pad down if you're playing on Xbox, and then just walk next to the door here to wait for Ken Morgan to taste the poison dish and then enter the restroom area. I'm gonna fast forward here a little bit so you don't have to wait that long, and you'll see how to continue. Once Ken Morgan enters the bathroom, which will happen in about a second, you'll have to wait for his bodyguard to walk past you so you can directly subdue him. Sometimes it will happen that he doesn't walk past you but instead pushes you aside and stands close to the wall. Then you can still approach him from the side and subdue him unseen as well. Drag the bodyguard's body into the second stall and stash it in the closet, and don't forget to pick up his gun as well. With that done, you can now walk into the stall where Ken Morgan is currently throwing up. However, you cannot yet subdue him because there's another NPC on its way right now to walk into the exact same stall. You can try to open the door, and with some luck the NPC will see Ken Morgan throwing up and immediately turn around. But if he enters the room, that's also perfectly fine. You just have to wait for him then to leave and then subdue Ken Morgan once the NPC left. You can now drag Ken Morgan's body also into the other stall where we have our sniper rifle in the suitcase. Just drop his body and equip your sniper rifle, and then go ahead and eliminate him with a headshot from your sniper rifle. Pick up the body, stash it also in the closet, and then again put your sniper rifle back into your suitcase. Pick up the suitcase and then leave the restroom and make a right turn. Once out here, you want to make another right turn, and then at the end of the kitchen area, make another right turn to take the stairs upstairs into the bar area. Up the stairs, you want to take a left turn and then proceed straight ahead until the end of the hall, where you want to make another left turn and take the stairs one floor further up towards your room. However, instead of entering your room, you want to take another right turn and another right turn, and then crouch down in front of this door, equip your silenced pistol and aim upwards to take care of the camera that otherwise would notice you here. Walk out through the door, make a left turn, and use instinct to take out the second camera here, and then hug the wall on your left and just walk towards the end of the terrace area here. Make a right turn, stick to the right wall, and another right turn, and then just take cover behind that pile of wood in front of you. We're waiting for the two gardeners or hotel staff employees here to basically walk away so we can proceed. And this shouldn't take too long, so I'm not going to fast forward here. Once the second NPC quits his cigarette and turns around, you can continue straight ahead and then take another left turn and another left turn and then walk through the door on your right. This brings us to one of the first tricky situations. If you want to use safes, now would be the time. There is a camera on the wall on our right that we'll have to take care of, but in our case the NPC that's leaning against the railing would spot us if we do so. So we are forced to wait a little bit, and I'm going to fast forward to the moment where he starts to walk away. Surprisingly, that doesn't take that long in this specific run, and once he walks away we can shoot the camera in the corner up here. Once you shoot it, you want to immediately walk to the right to avoid getting spotted by whichever NPC hears the noise, and with that done you can holster your weapon, optionally pick up the pool ball here and then cross to the other side of the hallway. On the other side here, it's actually gonna be one of the tricky parts. You'll have to keep an eye on the guys in the room and the guy that we can see right now through the wall. You can keep an eye on the guy that we saw right now through the wall on the minimap, and the other guys by actually looking through the door. The guy that's currently smoking, you want him to turn around and look at the TV, and the guy that's walking away from the table, you actually want him to be at the table and also look towards that TV. Depending on how fast you make it up here, this can take some time, and I'm going to fast forward now a little bit to the point where I almost get spotted by the NPC that's roaming the hallway. Now maybe I could have already made my run through the room, but I wanted to play it safe because I'm doing those runs without saving or loading in between. I'm also a little bit impatient here. I should have waited for the NPC that just roamed the hallway, so the one that we're looking at right now, to sit down so that he does not spot us anymore. So again, you'll have to wait for him to sit down. There's also a situation where if you just make your way through the atrium or over the atrium rooftop, that guy might already be sitting here. Either way, you have to keep an eye on him, and once everything is in place, dash through the room and knock out the guy here on the balcony, either with the pool ball or with your suitcase. Then walk back into the room to close the door and just drag his body into the corner on the left side of the bed to avoid mistakenly snapping his neck when you take out your sniper rifle from the suitcase. Because we're gonna climb up the drain pipe here, we cannot take our suitcase with us, so we'll equip the sniper rifle, vault the balcony railing here, attach or jump onto the drain pipe and climb one floor up. Once upstairs, you want to vault the balcony railing and then use your instinct. You don't have to rush like I'm doing here. You have to keep an eye on one of the NPCs, a technician that walks back and forth. In my case, he was in the perfect spot, so I made a run straight away. And then after you walk through the bathroom, you want to pick up that wrench, go back into the bathroom, and then use it to throw it on the floor here, so on the wooden floor, to distract one of the two NPCs. You can then crouch next to the door, and then when the NPC comes here to investigate, wait for him to turn around and knock him out with the wrench. Then drag his body into the bathroom and stash it in the closet that's in the bathroom, and repeat the same steps for the second NPC as well.
Doing this? Don't we have security to deal with situations like this?
With both NPCs taken care of, you can now go back outside and just crouch next to this crate, and all you have to do is equip your sniper rifle and wait for Jordan Cross to make his way down into the booth. Once he enters the booth, you can now take him out as well with your sniper rifle, fulfilling the requirements for Sniper Assassin by killing both of your targets with a sniper rifle with no bodies found and being unseen. Once you shoot him, you want to head into the booth and actually drag his body out of here and into the bathroom as well. In all my runs playing this specific map and attempting this specific run, I had it happen once that suddenly close to the exit a body was spotted because somehow one NPC actually appears to enter the booth at some point as well. With the body stashed here, you can now make your way back, so out through the door, keep an eye out on the technician in the right corner, onto the balcony, vault the balcony, onto the drain pipe and slide down one floor. Once you're on the downstairs balcony, you can stash your sniper rifle in the suitcase again. Although if you wanted to, you could also drop it. However, you will need to take the suitcase with you or some other throwable item, as we'll need it as a distraction down the way. Now here again, you can open the door and then you'll again have to keep an eye on the two NPCs. So one looking at the TV, the other looking at the table or also at the TV, and the third NPC out here before you make your dash out and around the corner back onto the atrium roof. Once outside, you want to make a left turn and then hug all the way to the left and just walk to the other side here, and then use your suitcase to throw it as a distraction to get that hotel staff employee to look the other way when you then dash across the roof towards the door here on your right. From this point forward, it's next to impossible to screw this up because you're not trespassing anymore, and all you have to do is take the stairs all the way down and then walk out through the front door towards the boat that is your exit. Congratulations, with this you will have finished this Club 27 mission as Silent Assassin Suit Only Sniper Assassin, and you can use the same run or a variation of this run to complete a bunch of other challenges as well, by for example using lethal poison instead of the emetic poison, bringing your fiber wire to Garrett one or both of the targets, and or drowning Ken Morgan in the toilet instead of subduing and shooting him. I hope this video helped you in some way. Don't forget, as mentioned before, like, subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. And with that, I'm gonna say thank you for watching. See you in one of my other videos. Till then, bye bye.
The body of billionaire media mogul Thomas Cross was discovered earlier this evening, slain by multiple gunshot wounds. Cross was scandalously kidnapped this morning at the funeral of his only son, acclaimed rock musician Jordan Cross. A notorious recluse, Thomas Cross has not left his private life in years, and authorities are now looking into a connection between the two gangs.
This was no coincidence.
Not by a long shot. Thomas Cross had billions in hidden offshore accounts, all stripped clean within hours of the kidnapping. Someone wanted the son dead to lure out the father. Someone smart enough to stay in the shadows while we did the wet work, and the Highmores picked up the check.
A shadow client. Someone got rich. The contract was just. That was a sound problem.
I know you don't care about politics, 47. But ICA is neutral, always has been. Can't allow ourselves to be manipulated. Besides,
It's happened before.
Italy, Morocco, Paris. All our clients got their intel the same way. Anonymous tips from a hidden source. Each contract perfectly legit, yet part of a grander design.
I don't see the pattern.
Somebody does. The board has asked us to chase down this shadow client, and our analysts are closing in as we speak.
I know that tone.
Someone's playing a game, 47. The question is, against whom?